All right, so, welcome. We are here back at home on the couch,
Yep, chilling.
chilling. Pat,
Jimmy.
I the tie.
I like it.
I'm
My,
like,
my girlfriend bought me this time.
I'm like, oh man.
He told me I look good today, and I was like, thank you. Thank you for saying that. I said, he looks good too, though.
Thank you.
And I do want to say, start off every episode with saying our introduction. Growth is not automatic. It doesn't happen just because time passes. It happens when we recognize the patterns shaping our lives and choose differently. This is Growth is a Choice, where we explore self-awareness, integrity, and the quiet discipline it takes to move forward. We're not here as experts. We're here documenting growth in real time. Let's begin.
This is hard stuff, man. All right.
And today's, you want me to say today's topic, or you got it?
I mean, like, it feels like it's today's topic already. Okay.
Because when it's today's topic, where growth is a decision, there's a saying, growing pains. Yeah.
They exist.
It hurts.
Mm-hmm.
It hurts bad.
And,
Oh my
and like
gosh.
I had the physical ones too, but the non-physical ones also hurt.
Sometimes the mental ones. Okay, so I read your book. Yes. Been reading it, still reading it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. The neuroscience, we both are in agreement of it, right? When we do that growth concept, it will like not only change mindsets when we grow and become more of who we are or do more good or whatever it may be, like we're creating new pathways in the brain, and the whole body and even the brain will be like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freak out, kind of.
Yes. And it will send it through our brain stems and like
Vagus nerve.
Vagus nerve. Oh gosh. And it's just natural to feel like literal pain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So growing pains. The easiest example is like, akin to, like a child, like having their teeth come in, or
The physical.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or say, you know what, today I'm gonna walk up the stairs, and then all of a sudden, you're like, oh, I don't know if I should walk up the stairs instead of taking the elevator. Go.
Well, I was gonna say, so like the physical pains are kind of obvious, right? Like I had knee pains when I was growing. I didn't grow until like junior year of high school, and I grew like several inches. But I remember my knees killing me, and I played basketball, right? Like right here, like where somebody might get Asian slaughter, but right here, like was just pain every day, and that's physical pain. I feel like that's the easiest way to understand the pain. But like, there's another sort of growing pain. Just learning any lesson, I feel like, is a different kind of growing pain, and it might even.
Like Arby's, au jus slaughter.
Yeah.
Au jus?
Oh well, yeah, au jus. No, well, I think it's like no, it's Ausin slaughter.
That's a
funny
bad joke. That's a bad joke.
I thought it was funny.
Thanks.
I was just like, wait, are you serious? It's like, no, it's not au jus slaughter. Yeah, too much Arby's. Well, growing pains. No, but like I was gonna say, like if you learn a lesson, like I would, it keeps coming to my head is like standing up to a bully. You might be bullied for a long time and kind of hate yourself that you can't stand up to that bully. And then once you do, you learn that you could have the entire time. That's a growing pain. I feel like you will have a growing pain there. You might actually learn really quick after you stand up to that bully, but like the duration is a lot longer, right? Like, so the pain you probably endured internally being bullied so much longer than like the physical growing pains that I went through, which would just be like a night, one night, right? And then it would stop, and then I'd get it maybe the next night. But it wasn't just ongoing, right? Whereas if you get bullied or something like that, it's ongoing until you stood up to that bully. In my mind.
I think you bring up a very valid point when it comes to, because it's like everybody can be a bully in their own way. There is this like, cinema perception, Hollywood's perception of what a bully is. There's bullies everywhere, within the workplace, friend groups, families, so much. And a lot of times, those of which you do bullying, it can happen even subconscious. And to rule out that someone does not do bullying, is that egotistical?
Yeah, I would say. I would actually say that.
Everybody's.
I mean, even if it's subconscious, right? Like.
Wait. All right. Everybody is an underdog, and everyone's a bully. At the end of the day.
Maybe in some way, shape, or form, for sure. Like even like a master to a student, right, is gonna come off like a bully to the student, even though like the master might know that he needs to go through this to be able to reach the next level.
Oh,
because I've had coaches that like I would just be like, why am I doing this? Like, why is he making me run? Or why is somebody else making a mistake and now I got to run? And then I got to learn the lesson. I'm like, he wants us to be a team or whatever it is, it happens. And it's all perception, right? Like what a bully is. Like, I agree.
Yes. Because coaching, whether it may be, like pre-existing or elsewhere in this world, wherever it may be. Yes. Yeah.
And we can move on. All right. So in today's topic is ego versus
I'm doing avoidance.
Integrity.
I'm doing avoidance.
Right now? What are you avoiding?
Go. Go.
It's all good. It's all good. Go. Today's pattern is going to be ego versus integrity. And a lot of the times I feel like these two are like, you cannot lose. I mean, I don't know. Like you can't get rid of an ego. It's not possible. Even if you thought you had no ego, that's an ego in and of itself. You will not get rid of your ego. It's there for a reason, right? It's like natural. You were given that on purpose to know when survival needs to kick in or whatever it is. But I think when you understand the difference between these two, it helps differentiate whether somebody can tell whether their ego is talking or is it their integrity talking, which are two different things in my mind. Or maybe they're letting go of one and then, the other one's
I'm so happy that you are mentioning the idea of ego because, it's so easy to shoot down the concept of ego immediately.
Has a bad connotation, kind of.
It definitely has a 100% negative connotation. Yes. And what was the other word?
Integrity.
Ooh. Because ego turns into self-confidence when it is fueled by humility.
I think so too.
Yes. And there is this thing that I have experienced. It is when we shoot ourselves down, we feel like we're not enough, we feel so little about ourselves. And I realized that when that happens, it is an ego and a pride concept. Because when humility is applied with ego, it turns into self-confidence.
It can.
And self-confidence can help fuel integrity.
For sure. 100%.
That's just how I feel. I don't know what I'm saying.
No, I mean, it's not, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I know what I'm saying.
You're not wrong.
I'm trying to understand because the ego concept, keeping it in check is so important. And man, I'm doing avoidance. Go, go,
Yeah,
go.
I mean, I was going to say, you might not need to keep it in check. I would say you just need to notice when it's there, right? And that's what's leading. And then in maybe just establish why it's leading. Is it out of fear or is it out of validation? Is it out of why is the ego leading right now versus integrity, where you can bring up a superhero.
I'm just saying, fear and
like-
validation it's akin to a drug sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I mean, we were taught that, I feel like, at a young age, in my mind. And hold on.
Thank you.
Well, so I got a quote for you. Is sometimes growth looks impressive from the outside, but internally it may not actually be aligned and even feel like growth at all to the person. Right? So from an outside perspective, you could be like, that guy's growing. But is that guy growing? You're just watching him change. And that's not necessarily growth at all. It can actually work in somebody's like internal self-confidence or can go down even when it looks as though they're, better, right? Oh, he's going to his job every day. Oh, he's doing all this. But all of the self-esteem inside internally is not actual growth, right? Like, so we want people to grow from the inside. Like, if you don't grow from the inside, you're actually just going downhill, and then people are telling you you're going uphill, and then that does not work, right? You're using outside validation, or you're using outside perspective, and that's only if you listen to other people. But what I'm saying is that you can I could do it. Like, you could totally look at somebody and be like, oh my God, he's grown so much.
But you guys,
they need to feel like they grew. It's
what you just watched in my face. You can go back a couple steps. Was a real epiphany, because I am a gentleman who is very sensitive within reactions. So what you just watched was an epiphany in real time. It's so easy to follow direction and act and do good. But when we internally, and I'm hearing this from you. Yes, thank you, Pat.
You're welcome.
When the self-confidence does not grow, there's a bridge to be gapped.
100%.
Yes.
And it'll look like this. You're actually going down.
We're talking about hard stuff. I'm gonna close the bathroom door.
Yeah, of course.
Because
And so I was going to say, there's a big difference between growing to become someone and growing to be seen as someone.
my knees are getting weak.
Well, I mean,
My knees.
plenty of people tell us what we need to be, what we should be, blah, blah, blah. We literally watch people that we like, right? But there's a big difference between growing to become someone in general that we want to be and growing to be seen as someone by others in general, in my opinion. So I want to be that person that everybody, right when you slip into that, you're actually in the ego. You're in the, I possibly can't, you can still grow in that. But I'm just saying that you are stepping into the possibility that you won't grow because you actually don't know in that moment, I would say, until you start doing it. But if you notice you're actually losing self-confidence, right? Like we just talked. If you notice that you're losing the self-confidence while other people are telling you you're growing, that's a big red flag that you can just be like, nope, this is not it. This is not for me, or it's not what I should be doing, and just analyze it.
And it's fueled by being yourself. I don't like them fancy words. I use them sometimes. Yeah.
I'm trying to not use fancy words.
Yeah. Authenticity. It's kind of hard sometimes, Yeah.
Is it?
Yes.
I mean,
Yes, it
yeah, I guess
is.
you're right.
Yes.
You're right. Because I do care how other people feel. So, like, even me caring about that is going to maybe potentially shift my authenticity if I don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. I'm actually going to not be 100% authentic in that moment, which I don't think is wrong. It's just, it's a matter of emotional intelligence. It's a matter of drawing the line.
Because when you got that EQ, that authenticity,
That authenticity.
the authenticity,
It's just, it's just
authenticity.
like knowing yourself, or trusting yourself, or, having that core. Having that core, like, I know why I'm doing this is a big thing for me. Like, I know why I'm doing this. It might not be the same reason for anyone else, for sure. We could be doing this right now. We could have completely different, even though we've talked about it, I think it's pretty similar. But
yeah.
it could be for completely two different reasons. Just like the people that go on The Bachelor, you got half of them who want clout, half of them actually want to find love, right? Like, we don't actually know until we watch them go through their, stuff, and it comes out, right?
That includes all three of us, okay?
All
Listen.
three of us, including the audience. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I always forget you guys are in the room.
They say three's a party. Welcome to the couch party.
Yeah, I love this couch. Moving forward. So I had something that I wanted to ask you. What do you think ego-driven growth looks like?
Ego-driven growth looks like?
Yes.
Oh man. That's when it's when you forget that everything out there is a part of your own growth, even the good and the bad, even what is, not seen and unseen. There's a saying, what's invisible sometimes can be so much more important than what is visible.
I am a
Examples,
huge believer.
like we can talk about how, yes, a cash payment towards your utility bill, or a check, or I don't know, online, whatever, yes, visibly on the PC, or an internal belief of integrity of self.
And what is
You
integrity for you?
Integrity? Man, it's just follow through.
It's like South Park, like Integrity Farm. No, I'm just playing. It's not like that for me, but I thought it was really funny because I always think of that, though. It always pops into my head, Integrity Farms. It's like the opposite. It's like the opposite. Actually, he's pretty, depending on...
You got jokes too, man.
Yeah. No, but like integrity for you is doing what you say. Right? You said?
To me, yes. I believe that it's like, it's trust in yourself, and trust is based on track record, and to improve on track record and trust and integrity, it is the improvement of a plus stats concept of follow through. I don't know.
Can I evolve it a little bit?
Please,
I know it's
please
like
do.
you say like do what you say, and then I would even go further to say like do what you say and do what you think. But I would even go further and I would say do what you say, do what you think, and do what you feel, and all three need to be like boom. And if all three are there, like you're doing the right thing.
Do what you say, do what you think, and do what you feel.
All three. You can't ignore any of them, in my opinion. Because if I do, then
That
I'd
is
be tripped up.
so profound. That is so.
And you'll like be missing one. I feel like, and we don't got to go deep into it, but like
We
that's
call
what
it the Trinity of Truth.
Trinity of Truth. I like it.
Yeah, let's
We'll write
call
that
that the
down.
Trinity of Truth.
Damn, I'm gonna steal that.
Please do.
Yeah, I got it.
Everybody, please steal it. Yeah.
And so,
And it is
Okay,
fueled
go
by, integrity is fueled by the Trinity of Truth, which is, what are the three?
Feelings.
Feelings,
Do what you say.
do what you
think.
say,
And do what you feel.
do what you say, do what you think, do what you feel. The Trinity of truth. Whoo! And that's for self, for the concept of integrity.
Mm-hmm. And then, so that's integrity.
Mm-hmm.
What about ego-driven growth?
Oh,
And I can,
ego-driven growth?
I'll do this one.
Oh,
What?
please do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, so I mean, I got like some
I'll
listed.
concede on this one. Yeah.
No, I'll just list them off because you actually skipped to really the good part, in my opinion.
Go ahead.
Somebody who's chasing recognition, somebody who chases status, somebody who chases applause, somebody who's wanting visible wins, measuring progress through attention and self-gratification. And for me, all of those are somebody not knowing why. Like, why are you doing it? Are you really doing it for those things? Because that's probably not a good reason, just for me. It's never going to feel like integrity if you have those.
Even if there's a level of performance,
And that's
even
okay.
if there's a level of posting or sharing in this world, there's something called sharing is caring.
Mm-hmm.
We
I
all
agree.
have places in this world where we have roles to be respected upon.
Mm-hmm.
Creatives, feelers, those of which, I don't know, want more good and love in this world. I am doing that preachy, like, self-motivating thing right now. I'm going to pause myself.
That's okay.
Yes.
That's totally okay.
But
Go ahead.
I just want to say that, hey, that Trinity truth,
Mm-hmm.
integrity, it matters so much.
I agree.
I'm learning lessons. And
I
this
mean, that's
is
why we have these conversations.
because it is a real-time
Exactly.
growth concept.
Exactly. And that's
It's
what
me on the couch.
It's not BS, right? Like, we actually are.
And it's the party included. Because it's not a group. We're here having a party.
Yeah, we are. Thank you, guys. But let me give you my integrity for me.
Ooh.
Is which we already went over, alignment, which would be like, you even taught me that, the Trinity of truth, like alignment, the why of why I'm doing this. And I feel like most people find it very hard to answer that question. Why are you doing that? Why are
Yes,
you doing
it
this?
is
And then they'll
very
get defensive or yeah. I mean, it's just like a really hard question to ask someone because they're going to be like, I don't know the real reason. Oh, I do it for my family. Oh, really? Is it?
Is this man
Yeah.
doing Oprah Barbara Walters? Asking them hard questions? I'm just,
I do, but I try to like I'll like slip it in there. I'll be like,
It's
why are
good,
you
it's
doing-
good, it's
why
good
are you
stuff.
doing
It's
this?
good
But
stuff.
if you ask yourself that question, you won't ever have a problem with integrity, at least,
yeah.
or at least you'll know why you're breaking your integrity. I was also going to say integrity is like your character. What is character to most people? Is it your character that you made up for yourself, or is it a character that you pieced together from people that you've loved over the years? It's totally okay. What is it? Like, what is your idea of character? And if it's where I feel like a lot of the mistake is like being like, that person's successful, I'm gonna try and do mimic.
I had a question asked to me from a client that came back in.
Mm-hmm.
I saw him raise his child in his own experiences and many fathers, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But for him, he asked a very profound question, like, what do you like in a certain avenue?
Mm-hmm.
And I felt a level of insecurity of having clarity on even expressing it kindly.
Mm-hmm.
There is something where when there's things in this world that you do like, but it's hard to say, I kind of like it. There is a gap to bridge there.
Mm-hmm.
And that level of clarity is so important for integration, as in integration of integrity.
Mm-hmm.
It's very easy to keep saying, I don't know in this world.
That is okay. You're allowed.
Are you sure?
Yes, the I don't
Really?
know is 100%.
I hope
It is
so.
the most honest answer somebody
Do
can
you
give.
know? Oh, okay, I guess.
I mean,
I don't know.
I mean, it's actually authentic and honest if you don't actually know, and it's actually really, I think, healthy in general.
I don't know. But do you want to know? I don't know. Do you want to
I
know?
mean, and then you could even say, I don't know, but now I'm thinking about it, and then you can, come up with that,
Fair
brief
enough.
answer, and maybe have to reflect
I
on it
don't
later.
know, but I want to know.
Yeah. But hearing somebody else's version that is different than yours is also okay, right? We're all
Yes.
differences are beautiful, in my opinion.
100%.
And
100%.
so, even if somebody has a different idea, that's okay, totally
That-
okay.
And I think differences make the dream work. Teamwork
art.
makes a dream work. It's mastering differences.
We don't have the same fingerprint.
No.
It's not even possible,
correct.
right? It's.
Like every snowflake.
I mean, yeah. So, I don't even care if somebody said you're not unique. I'd be like, well, that's bullshit. I'd be like, I can think of many ways actually people are unique, and even if somebody was like, oh no, he's just like this other dude, I can go to the fingerprint and be like, that's one thing, or whatever, toe print, whatever. It's not going to be the same. It's definitely not going to be the same. And if somebody wants to say that their internal structure is the same, I'm going to be like, that's even more unique in my opinion.
He's the type of man who knows that the fingerprints are all unique.
I actually just got
He doubled down. You don't believe that?
No, it's 100%. Look it up.
Toe print. We're going to do toe prints, okay?
You can look it up. Look it up.
Take your toes out.
And then I wanted to say that long-term thinking for me is a big thing for integrity. So it kind of like setting values, but if somebody has the law, you don't have to have this either.
Mm-hmm.
It's just when somebody has a long-term, thinking I probably not going to break on these, whatever it is, always changeable, but just the long-term thinking, or you said it, humility earlier, that to me is a big. The I don't know is integrity to me. The I don't know is
true.
integrity.
I believe it also.
A superhero, right?
Yeah.
Why are they don't really care what anybody else thinks, and they go by their code. For me, any superhero.
There's when any hero questions themselves.
I love it.
I love it. It's beauty without ego, humility that turns forward into.
I would say
when you question yourself, you get all humble, and
not always.
Not always,
hopefully.
All right, there's hope out there in this world. All right, and we're hoping. We're hoping not for ego, but when we question ourselves, hopefully
that's is looking.
It'll turn into self-confidence.
Yeah.
That can turn 100%. Into integrity.
And it might even work the opposite way at first. I would say that it actually, if you go look at your own ego and you don't like it, right? And I'm not even going to go into shadow right now, but if you don't like what you see, it would be the shadow.
Mm-hmm.
If people go into a dark place, right? It's very, documented and whatnot.
Yes.
It's just, you basically, you in the most simplified form, you don't like yourself, right? And then you're going to judge, self-confidence goes down, like you said.
Because it's easier to shoot ourselves down during the questioning phase.
Mm-hmm. Well, I hope they're doing this and not just shooting themselves down because of the outside perspective or what they thought was the right way to do it. Hopefully they do this, looking at this part of them, and they don't like that, because I feel like that's even one more step. I mean, I feel like it's one more step. They thought they knew, and then,
there is so much learning out there to do, and it is an external thing, and affecting internal stuff. When we learn new things in this world,
try them out. Don't say that it automatically works.
Because it is very empathic to absorb what is outside
Mm-hmm.
for the inside,
Mm-hmm.
not absorb outside to do inside for outside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's more
Mm-hmm.
so, and it is a very, and I think the empathy concept, that's where the line draws, where we 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 do have empathy to absorb what is outside,
Mm-hmm.
but we draw the line at for ourselves to grow.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because when we do it for other people, that's when it starts to turn. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, because you're no longer. Why were you doing that? Why are you doing that for other people? Is
Mm,
what I would say. Just always ask like, why am I actually doing that for everybody else? And it doesn't mean just be like, oh no, I'm gonna put a bunch of walls up. Definitely, I feel like
yeah,
boundaries are healthy.
yeah.
But like when you notice what it is and really like know what it is, and then that's the boundary you set up instead of just
Ooh,
like walls
like
everywhere. I'm gonna go into a
I
dark
think
room.
integrity and the search for genuine love.
It's integrity for me. Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, and love in this world. I want to like I want to keep believing in it. You know,
I believe it pre-exists.
it does. It's here. It's gonna
I
stay.
love
It's
you
gonna
guys.
keep growing.
Yeah, yeah. I love it. Anybody who watches this, I love you. I love Jimmy. I love my girlfriend next door. I love my dog Loki next door. It's pre-existing. It can't go away from me anymore, which I like. But don't ask me how I do that. And then my last one was just doing the right thing, even if no one sees. It's like the best test. I feel like the unsung hero. Like, what are your favorite things, right? Like, we even have the whole section for that. But that for me is integrity, doing the right thing, helping an old lady across the street. Like the old lady might have saw that. Even if no one saw, would you still do it? That's integrity. If you thought it was right, right? It's like, oh man, I should have helped that person. Driving on the freeway, you see a car crash. Do you stop and get out of the car and go check on that person? Or do you think about yourself and like, oh, somebody else is going to do that? Right? Because for me, I would actually reflect and be like, I should have stopped.
There are people in this world who do believe in deities
Mm-hmm.
or greater things out there. Ain't
Of
nothing
course.
wrong in that. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's beautiful, but pause and reflect and ask yourself, what do we do by ourselves when we are by ourselves without the thought of anything out there like a deity? I think that is very important to have a heavy level of self-reflection, because I'm not
Mm-hmm.
saying forget your beliefs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying
Think about why they're there.
it is doing things by yourself and the actions you do by yourself. Do you do it because of your beliefs, or do you do it because of natural character?
Or do you do it because of how you'd be seen doing the thing, right? So I was going to say like the ego side, like super ego.
I think it's track record, man.
Even the way that I look right now, like, right? Ego driven. That's why
we all look good, and even if you're eating a bag of chips on the couch, that's pretty good too. I'd like to have some too.
Yeah, and if you want to, if you feel better by looking good, right? Like there's like when I dress like this, sometimes like I just feel good, right? Like
Yeah.
it's I can't really explain it other than the feeling that goes through my body.
Yeah.
And it's not ego driven. It's I literally feel better at this, even though I know somebody will be like, oh no, he's wearing that because he wants to look professional or whatever it is. True, I do, but I like it. I like how I feel in it. I can answer the Trinity.
Ooh.
So as long as you can answer the Trinity, like what do you feel most comfortable in? I feel most comfortable in this, and I can answer all three of those.
That's wonderful.
Which, I mean, you don't have to test everybody. I would say test yourself. Can I drop a line? Ego asks how something looks. Integrity asks if it's right.
Man, dropping bombs. So this is why I get all uncomfortable.
Oh, you don't have to get uncomfortable.
Oh no.
It's not even right? It's just I want to hear. Like, how do you feel about that? Like, does it sound?
This
Does it
whole
resonate?
convo
Does it resonate?
has been uncomfortably resonating. It's like when when you go to the gym and then you're like, oh, you got that 7 pound weight and you're like, I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna get to like 10 pounds one day. Okay, so that's a bad joke. Okay, so yeah. What I'm trying to get at is the uncomfortability of the realness of the conversation. I'm doing avoidance. Continue. Continue.
And it's all good. For me, it's like your ego is gonna. I'm gonna use his example, and I'm gonna say, so for me, and I've done this before. I go to the gym, I can't lift as much as everybody, so I pick up that 7 pound weight. Right when somebody looks at me, I want to drop that weight down and leave. Right? Ooh. Example, because I don't want to look like I can't lift.
Whether it may be a page read, a weight lifted, a conversation started, a text sent, a kindness forward.
But why did you want to go to the gym in the first place? It wasn't to look like I can lift weights. It was to grow. It was to go and get bigger.
Don't stop that journey.
It's a good example because for sure it's happened to me.
Of what? Comparison concept?
That'll be next week. So,
which
definitely comes with the ego. Like the ego loves to compare. It loves to say, I'm better than X and Y.
Your stats are your own stats. Okay.
The ego is what makes you, it gives you motivation though sometimes. So I can give you good sides of the ego, right? So the ego will motivate you. You can compare yourself to somebody and be like, I want to get as big as that person, or whatever. I want to be as good as Steph Curry in basketball, and that's a good motivating factor. That's like a good comparison versus like comparison in which you're like right next to somebody. Like I just said, like somebody can lift 25s and I'm lifting 7s, and then I dip.
You helped me with the sports concept, and I learned more. And there's more beauty in this world that has taught me. I said something maybe a week ago. It was, at the end of the day, we are all part of a team, and the MVP is you, is ourselves. Treat the MVP well. We are the MVP of our lives.
I mean,
we all want to win.
I like that. But the MVP is voted on.
The MVP poorly.
The MVP is voted on by like other people. But no, I get what you're saying. I'm just saying for all the sports people out there, the MVP is voted on by external, by like the board of.
Too external.
No. But like make yourself the MVP, and don't care if you didn't win that award from It's not about the award.
We're all MVPs.
We are all MVPs. Like make yourself the MVP. Yeah, dude, make yourself the MVP. But it's not about the award, right? It's not about the award that you receive.
You can't ever receive it because you already got it.
Yeah, that's boom.
You can't get a double MVP reward.
There you go. I love it. I love it.
Okay, that's just you can't. No, don't. No, that just goes against stats. Okay, all right.
I mean, I like it. I just for all the sports people out there, I'm just like,
we all have the MVP award. Let's go.
I'm writing down the MVP concept. I actually like that.
Healthy, uncomfortable conversations can be challenging sometimes.
It's all good. It's all good.
It is.
I wanted to ask you, what do you think the ego protects? And I think I asked you this in episode 1.
Self.
Yeah. I mean, self, how so?
Self.
What part of the self?
Ooh.
And it could be external, internal. It could be both.
Ooh. Familiarity.
Okay.
Comfortability.
It likes that, yes.
Oh man, yeah.
The ego will always push towards that, right? Like jumping into a pool that you didn't know you could swim. Nobody wants to do that.
There are, I realize that there are some people where it's just like, jumping in the pool, feeling levels of being uncomfortable as familiar,
Mhm.
or being uncomfortable as familiar.
I would say it's one of the best growing things that you could do.
Sometimes feeling comfortable can be growth also.
Mm-hmm. Especially if you're caught feeling uncomfortable all the time, or lost, or there's a spectrum there. Like there's a spectrum there.
It really is, and it's doing new with that integral trinity concept that we've been talking about. Yes,
And can I give you mine?
please.
So I had identity, because the ego is just going to protect your actual self, and it doesn't want you to feel hurt. So like it just doesn't. It'll even like push out, oh, that person sucks because of X and Y, right? Or a thought process like that. It'll literally create that so that you don't feel pain. So, and then your identity is safe because of it, because you basically lessened the pain of looking at that thing. If that makes sense. It's like if I didn't want to analyze my ego in that moment, or go look at myself in that moment, I could see somebody throwing a bunch of hate towards, something that, they really, I don't know if they don't like it, but their ego doesn't like it. And their ego will be like, nope, 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 nope. I'm going to feel good. I'm good.
There is an
I'm
automatic
good.
default
Yeah,
subconsciously
that's it.
to be like,
That is literally
no, because we don't want to grow. Sometimes we just want to stay
And that's okay. And that's totally cool.
stagnant.
It's totally okay. I just like wish that people knew that that was what was going on, right? Like, so the invisible ego is what I don't like. When the ego just runs stuff without us being like the ego's driving, right? I want people to realize when the ego's driving.
We hang out here. This ain't no stagflation concept. This is a bull run, all right?
This one is, yeah.
And this ain't no moon concept. It is a healthy bull. All right? We are all healthy bulls. That's a bad analogy.
See? But that was very good. You noticed.
Thanks.
And you're aware. And then I'll give you a few other ones. Reputation. If you care about your reputation, it's part of your identity, right? Everybody's going to care about what you're going to a certain extent. I don't care if somebody says, I don't care what anybody else thinks. Sometimes I say that, but I do to a certain degree. But I notice when I'm doing it, I feel like, and I try my utmost to not do it as much, but it's still there. It's not going to go away. Your identity can't go away.
I have to fight caring too much. I think he had stated that sometimes to quote you,
I'll state that, like, I don't care how I'm viewed in this moment, but like that's even the ego.
It's like,
that's
you get
even
what I'm
ego.
saying. Same here.
Yeah.
But it's on the other side, like sometimes I care too much, and then but I haven't practiced, being more authentic in myself enough to make the proclamation to say I don't care. But sometimes saying the phrase "I don't care," yes, of course, it has a negative connotation. But like, there are things that we don't have to care about all the time.
Just maybe ask yourself why I don't care.
Oh,
for me, it's all. Well, if you could answer that, if you could answer that, like I feel like it helps. It really, really helps. Well, so it's a pet peeve of mine when somebody can't explain, and I'm a very curious person. So it's a pet peeve that like somebody else doesn't know why they don't like something or why they do like something. They go, oh, I just do. And I go, that's 100% not true. There's definitely, if you go deeper, like there is definitely a reason why you do or don't. And it could be like a million reasons. I'm not even going to go into the amount, but a million reasons why. It could be trauma, past experience. It could be a million things.
A million things.
Yeah, like
they all matter.
A lot of different things. But knowing what it was, you're gonna know yourself better, right? After you ask yourself that question, and
And sometimes, even if you don't know it, and you keep going,
say, "I don't know."
Say, "I don't." Oh, that was. And you just dropped.
that was your quote.
No,
I don't know. Earlier was you.
That was a genuine answer. All right.
That I utilize.
Yes. But at the same time, feeling, that level. I don't know is okay.
It is.
Yes. I'm going through all my books that I've been reading. He does his research. Look at that tie.
I mean, I
All
love
right,
I love
Justin,
saying
I'm avoiding.
I like to say like I think this, or I will say I have no clue. I'll be like, but I don't do that often because I like to go find the answer that fits for me, right? Like I like finding my answer, right? And that's what I feel like. I ask myself why, and then I'll go, search, and then I'll go experience.
Searching gently. Yeah, I'm seeing the value of the searching gently.
Yeah, if it gets too hard, I feel like that's a pause. Maybe that's a flag for you internally to pause or slow or something like that. I was gonna say validation's a very obvious one. Social approval, it's kind of like validation.
Yeah.
But for those, it's like the reason why you're doing it. Like, there's no way that's all. Your only reason for doing something is because you want to be socially accepted. Like, you think about that. Your entire life is going to be you want to be socially accepted, and then you're going to get it, and then not get it sometimes. So like, there is no there's no top of the mountain there.
Yeah.
And then the fear of looking small. And that was like the gym thing that I said. Like we're just looking, and if you feel like you're small in some area, I mean,
if you grab that 5 pound weight and it's a little, who cares? You know who cares? Only you should. Because you grabbed the weight in the first place.
I mean,
you can build to get to 5.25.
Exactly.
Let's go.
I mean, I would challenge
we're
you.
bears, not stags.
I mean, I would challenge you. If you go to a gym,
we're bulls, not stags. Wait, no bears.
I mean, if you go to a gym and you're lifting a 5-pound weight, I challenge you to go to the biggest person in the place, sit right next to him, who's also doing dumbbells, and just do it. And it's gonna be scary, but just do it.
That would be why.
I would say you're probably one of the most courageous and bravest people, but you're going to know a lot more about yourself after that. And if it's really that scary, why is it that scary?
If you're watching this and you calmly see someone lifting and they and you grab that 5-pound weight,
you're growing.
Do it gently.
You're growing.
Just only record yourself, but you have to genuinely do that 5-pound weight, and you just do it calmly and with good reps.
And why did you want to go to the gym in the first place? To grow yourself.
Fair.
Right? I mean, it could be for girls.
Because I was all for self-growth.
Yeah, I mean, if you're really going for others.
Because love, light, and kindness comes from internal, not fueled entirely by external.
Yes.
The Trinity. Read the Trinity one.
The Trinity of truth.
The Trinity of truth.
Do what you say, do what you think, and do what you feel. All three is alignment in my mind. And that's in my mind, okay, guys. Alignment.
I'm performing defense mechanisms,
which is totally fine. Everybody has them. Everybody has them.
Yeah.
Mine is raising my voice sometimes. If somebody's if I feel like they're not listening or they're interrupting me, I will do that. I totally will. And then I'll have to notice, or they need to tell me, and then I'll be like, but it's a defense mechanism.
Yeah.
For sure. And then I got a quote for you. Ego wants recognition before the work is finished. The ego just wants to be at the end. It wants to be the coolest person. It wants to be the biggest person before
you're doing a good job. Keep going. Just keep going. That's all you got to do. Mm-hmm. That's all you got to do.
And that's why we have this, right? Going forward.
I get a little jazzed sometimes. Don't we all? Just keep going. You got this. We got this.
That's your personality, though. It's totally. I love it. And we have the same birthday. We're both Cancers, so we both got some sensitivity. And then I was going to give you another example.
You know what the opposite of Cancer is?
I was going to say something that was incorrect, but I was going to say Virgo. But
I was going to say chemo. very bad joke. Yeah,
That's a terrible joke.
Yeah.
That's
But for the vets out there, we
terrible
like them dark ones. Okay. All right. We like dark jokes. Okay. All right. Keep going.
All right. So for examples, I put posting success before building a skill. Being like, hey, I got this, whatever. It's false, right?
Yeah.
Like you want somebody to comment on your posts before you really have actually done anything.
Mhm.
I'm about to go do this thing. Even that like post in and of itself for me is like, did you need someone to come in and be like, good for you, blah, 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 blah. And then you're going to go look at that. And if nobody commented, would you be like, I'm not going to go do that thing. Nobody supported me, right? Then you really didn't have a reason to do the thing because all you were looking for was validation in that moment, chasing attention instead of mastery. So trying to get attention before even trying to master something for me is like trying to get good at something takes practice. Every single thing I've ever done.
Yes, it does.
So there's no, if you don't get attention, like it really shouldn't affect you. You should probably go back to your own cheat sheet, go back to your own notes, go back to whoever helped you, go back to your actual master and ask them what I'm doing wrong, right? To grow more. Like that's it. Like once the mastery comes, then you get attention, in my opinion. Or at least that's how I like to believe it works.
They say practice makes perfect. It is
Perfect doesn't
execution
exist.
in quality practice.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah. And don't shoot yourself down for not trying or stop not going. I'm so bad at grammar. Yeah.
Well, like I was just watching.
We should like rename this podcast as info and hard questions.
Info and hard questions.
Yes.
That could be in the description.
Yeah. It can be, yeah. Because I keep hitting them books, but at the same time, Pat.
I have hit the books as well.
Oh, I know.
I can tell you some of my favorite people.
Oh, I know. I've been reading Jay Shetty ever since you met it. Yeah, you re-mentioned him again. Yes,
yeah, like Think Like a Monk was a great book. It was a fantastic book.
It's a good one.
And I tell you though, like a book is just a person's opinion. Like it really is. Like even if you read a book, it's not necessarily right.
Yeah,
it's not necessarily wrong. It's whether that book works for you. And for me, like I like to read a shitload of books and pull from all of them and be like, this works for me, this works for me, this works for me, this works for me, until the whole book that I would write, is good.
There's so much news out there happening. Sometimes it's so easy to be like, I don't know what is going on.
That's okay.
But you know what I saw recently that was so beautiful? Man, I was walking around the block at Orange.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Orange County, Orange.
And we're in Anaheim.
We're in Anaheim, California. And the block at Orange is an old mall where a lot of people, during high school used to walk around. We all had those malls growing up where, it was the place,
Yeah. I had Hillsdale Mall in the Bay Area.
Hillsdale.
It's Hillsdale Shopping Center. It's actually really nice now. They redid it, but yes, that was the mall, right? Like
I walked around the block. There's a bunch of stores closed down, even Johnny Rockets. But I was so amazed to see, a new store there that was like profound, and it was a Barnes and Nobles.
Nice. There was always one across the street from that mall too.
Was it?
From mine.
Was that
from mine.
Oh, okay.
No, from mine.
I think that's good news in this world, that the books are making a comeback. Hey, let's
go!
go!
I mean, I agree. Yeah, I do like television too, though. So, and not like just TV.
Who doesn't, man? I'm just saying.
And then I was going to say, trying to appear advanced instead of becoming advanced. So it could be me trying to look smart with glasses, right?
Or just being real.
Yeah, I mean, no, but if you know what you're doing, right? It's not really do you ask yourself why you're doing that thing, right?
We already talked about it. You
don't
have to know,
right?
You don't have to know what you do.
Right. That's very similar to what I've already said.
Do it.
I agree. And do what you want. Do what you want.
You got this. We got this. Just
We
do
do.
it.
Yeah, I really do believe
my
that.
gosh, Shia LaBeouf makes so much sense now. You know the Shia LaBeouf meme?
What is it?
Shia LaBeouf, is that how you say his name? Just do it. Just do
Does he have like a meme of that?
Pat,
Dude, the last
outta
time I
here.
saw him
Pat,
was
get
on a
outta here.
podcast with the guy from Walking Dead who I love. Like, and he has his own podcast. Like, he was, yeah, dude. And he came on after
I
like,
don't watch podcasts, by the way. Yeah.
yeah, well, I mean, it was cool
see
because
clips.
I haven't seen Shia LaBeouf since like Transformers, so I was like, I'm gonna watch this. Like, I'm gonna watch this, and he was like very like how he got out of the game, and you know, like how it really is, and it was just very cool for me to see, like, because I like perspectives, and I like that his perspective was different than how I feel like we read in the media. Right?
Fair enough. Yeah.
So you know, his perspective is special, just like everybody else's.
I will do more research on that. I just know there's this meme of him just behind a green screen, I believe,
Mhm.
and he's
Yeah.
let's do it.
Well, I love you, Shia. This one I was big for because I was the youngest child in my family.
Mm.
Sometimes we want people to notice the changes we're making, which kind of almost defeats the. I mean, that's okay in my mind. It's just when it becomes like that's the only reason. Like, are you really? If you do it for yourself and you want people to notice your changes, that's okay. If you love people and you want them to notice, like I don't see that. I don't see. Just not have that be your reason, right? Like
today we all hang out because you know what the recognition is. We recognize that we recognize ourselves.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to do so.
Let's all recognize that. Let's go.
But I know it makes me better. So it makes me better, makes me feel better. I'm stable. I have my own values. I don't need another person's opinion to make me feel anything, which is great. Even though opinions that are great that I hear, you know, I'm the asshole, right? Who says like, I'll throw a wrench, like you'll give me a compliment, right? Tell me I'm wrong. You'll give me a compliment and they'll ask why. I got that compliment. Like, why do you think that? No, because I'm curious.
It's a good thing.
Because the compliment didn't necessarily, I didn't just want the compliment. I really wanted to know the other person's reason for giving me the compliment, right?
Yes.
Like, I really wanted to genuinely know. And if they can't answer, it's usually like, so you were just blowing smoke on my ass.
Yes. Because there's flattery and then there's stats, data statements.
Yeah. Well, I mean, or just think about it.
I'm a stats, data statements guy.
Yeah.
You know? And like, so I don't know. Some people say flattery is the best form of something. I don't flipping know. No, it's not. It's not. Okay. Yeah. Go do any form of betting based on flattery. Focus on the stats.
And for me, I feel like growth becomes hollow if it's driven by applause instead of the Trinity. So I put alignment here, but the Trinity. If it's not driven by your alignment or your knowing of why, or I would even go as far enough to say that could be in the realm of purpose, right, of doing something. Like once you have that, then you'll see the caring about other people's perspectives kind of not go away completely because the ego is always going to be there. But you know what? It will dissolve the caring that much, right? Like the super embarrassed feeling, or like it'll just make it less of a burden, in my opinion, because you can literally just keep going back to like, why am I doing this? Boom. Like, ooh, it could even be like you watch like I love watching My Hero Academia like recently. Like I love it, like because like they do that in that. I love cartoons from back in the day, you know.
Heroes are cool, man.
And they are, and they might be fake people, but they're people who have their values and like what I actually believe is right and wrong. Right, I have a visual representation in my head of like I don't have to be exactly like them. No, not at all. I'm in reality, right? Like, but I can take away all the things that I really, really enjoy from those people.
Those women, like being heroic is a beautiful thing, you know, and even within ourselves.
I would say that's the most important part.
Yeah, like it feels like sometimes we're going against all odds against ourselves sometimes, and we do it because it's not about being seen externally. It's just, you do it, you do the good, without anybody watching.
You knew I
And
was going to
it's
say that.
so
Nice.
important. And I think that living that way
Mm-hmm.
is there's so much beauty behind it.
Mhm.
And this is why when we
Max
do,
growth.
oh my gosh, this is why we do our little, it's not for you, it's not for you, it's not.
It actually is for me, and it is
Sorry,
for
my
you,
mistake.
and it is
Sorry.
for you.
I don't do it externally
Mhm.
for you.
Mhm.
When we do this,
Oh,
it is,
it's both for me.
we all deserve to give ourselves a round of applause.
So
let's go.
No, and we do.
I'm a cheese ball.
We do. I feel like it goes both ways. I feel like if you give somebody else a round of applause, like I felt a little embarrassed when you first do that when I would come over.
There's so many people I want to do that to, but
Right? Like I was like a little bit like, okay, well, I gotta feel this out. And then I was like, okay, because it was an external thing that I was learning, right? Because it was external. I was like, okay, this is interesting. But then you said, like, give yourself, like you also clap for yourself for your thing. And then when you do that for yourself, even when other people were doing it at first, right? Like you did it first. It was external. So I felt a little awkward. But when I did it for myself right after with you, like I was like, oh my God, the feeling. No, it resonates. Like the feeling is there. It completely works. Like it made sense, right? Like
we're gonna ground that one. We're gonna put it in the floor. It's gonna be staying. It's gonna be a seedling. From now on, when we do this, it's for ourselves. Let's go.
It's like a self-affirmation, and honestly, I love it. It's so cathartic. So cathartic. And then I was going to say, so you read my mind, because the next thing I was going to say was something that I've already said. But would you still choose this if no one saw it? It's like the best question I feel like I tend to try and ask myself a lot. Yeah. If I can do something with nobody watching, then I really wanted to do that thing.
Yeah.
That's it. Like when you see me write a book, nobody watched me do that. I didn't need an applause. I wrote it from me. I wanted to do that, right? Yeah. Like that felt so much more fulfilling than most things that even playing sports back in the day. It would be like I did love sports, but like I was playing because I was told to play sports and that I wanted to impress other people while I played also, right? It did make me good, but it was not even the same feeling. Like I'm telling you, like doing something that nobody like gave two shits about, right? Like nobody was like, go for it, Pat, right? Blah, blah, blah. I just did it. This is a question that I go back to all the time.
Yeah.
Because it super helped me.
That's beautiful. Whether you pick up gum off the floor, you throw a beer in the trash sometimes.
Little things.
These are genuine things as someone who is a performer concept, or you look around and you see, I don't know, proteins and just, I don't know, but those reactions are real. Yeah. And we're being real.
Yeah, we are. And like I wrote this down, like for me, integrity it almost translates for me into maximum growth potential. And then I have like, it's something I had written down here before was that what the ego creates. And I said shallow progress. So you can still progress, right? With the ego, like you can still grow. Somebody who's just doing something because they want to make more money, but they don't know the reason why, is still growing. But they're not maximizing their growth, because if they really knew why in the Trinity, then they would be maximizing their growth potential. And I guarantee they would be much more fulfilled. Guarantee it wouldn't feel like there would be no get lost.
Don't do good just because. Keep doing good, but finding out why. Ooh, maximize.
Yeah, for sure. It's max. That's how I feel. And then the ego creates, what the ego does do, and I know this is true, burnout, exhaustion. You're doing something for somebody else. You're working a job, you don't know why. Burnout. Your energy just gets depleted. Yeah, even like singers and celebrities I've heard talk about it. Like,
when you love yourself at the end of the day, you know that
you need to take a break, right? You take a break.
you are the CEO of your life.
You are.
Yes.
Can't get rid of it. The ego is part
can't.
of you. And it's not the enemy.
Yeah.
It's the not being aware of it that is the enemy. It's the unconsciousness. You know what the ego creates is comparison, which you already had said, which we'll do next week. That pattern. I put here / lack of values because I just notice if somebody's driving with the ego, they really don't have a sense of values, and they're probably pulling from somebody else's values.
Or sometimes they forget their values.
Yeah, or forget. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong there.
Yeah. Constant pressure to perform, which would probably go hand in hand with burnout.
Mm-hmm. And forgetting your values. It's okay to perform in this world, no matter your version of what performing is.
I got a question. Do you think when
bad, but we gotta know ourselves.
100%.
Yeah. If we don't know ourselves all the way, using the Trinity format.
I mean, you might never. It's an ongoing journey.
Then it's okay to say I don't know, but keep going, God, and keep trying to find out yourself, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Experience and learning and curiosity, humility. Those are those are virtues and values of mine, and I feel like that's how you grow. Like in general.
It's wonderful.
In general.
Yeah.
I was going to say when growth is fueled by validation, which is a common occurrence or how you're perceived, it never feels complete. It never feels fulfilling, which I gave you my personal
wonderful.
Like you'll win a championship and like I've done it. I've like won, back in whatever, 6th grade, right? Or whatever. Won my sixth grade B team, and then I made the A team next year. But like it never felt complete. I would say I wish I could put it in more profound words. Like it just didn't fulfill me. I always needed more, and it was more like, oh, I got to go win the championship next year. I got to win the championship next year. I got to win the championship next year. There was no goal set. I didn't know why I had the goal to win the championship. It was just kind of like everybody had that goal. Right? We're competing. If I had a better mindset at that time, I would have been like, I want to win this championship probably for my whole team, like the people on it, so that we have like that experience for our entire lives. Because when I think about it now, that's what I appreciate about it. But if I had that mindset,
we're allowed to feel good for the wins.
For sure.
Like sometimes, pushing to get more wins all the time robs us from those to really celebrate. And celebration is so important in life.
Gratitude.
Gratitude.
Appreciation.
Gratitude.
And if you don't slow down, you can't reflect. Nobody's going to tell me that they can go reflect on what they're like grateful for.
I got a lot to
if
learn
they're
from there, man.
go.
Fair enough, yeah.
I was going to say because approval is temporary. Yeah. So approval from anybody outside. What's not temporary? Your self-approval. That can be long. That can be your entire life. If you approve of everything that you do internally, that's a life well lived. But
I say approve of yourself in the context too as, or having that self-confidence based on the Trinity concept that we were just talking about. Feeling good about yourself lasts longer. Yes. A healthy version of it, not from ego, but of self-confidence. So your self-confidence matters so much. And when we shoot ourselves down, man, nah.
And when you do shoot yourself down, just ask yourself why you're shooting yourself down.
Ooh.
You'll probably be able to bounce back quicker. And I was going to say I had these like 2 frameworks that I had written down. Ego growth. And you can tell me if I'm wrong, all right? These are just stuff that I had done. Recognition leads to motivation, which leads to performance, which leads to burnout. And then I have integrity growth, which would be alignment, leads to discipline, which leads to character, which leads to stability. If that makes sense.
Okay.
So one leaks energy and one retains it.
It's okay to say, I don't know.
Yeah, it's all good.
It's okay to keep doing good. It's okay to celebrate the small wins and recognize them. It's okay to be present about them
Mhm.
and to keep celebrating those small wins. That builds a track record that gives good stats because it is based on you being able to celebrate ourselves, seeing the good in ourselves. To celebrate, yeah, celebrating by yourself is good, but celebration also includes a group, a party, and a team. And we're not over here trying to talk about handing out pointless accolades or what do you call it? Participation awards.
Mhm. Which, you know, like if you participated in something, bravo, that you didn't want to do or it was scary or whatever.
What's more important is the reward, that smile that you can crack to yourself to accept that you tried. And if
Yeah.
it didn't work out, then you keep going. And if it's good and you keep celebrating, maybe there's something there that's so important.
Mhm.
And I think that is a part of growth. And doing all of that, man, it will cause growing pains sometimes. And it does not feel good.
Mhm.
And maybe even if you keep doing it, sometimes we forget to even look back at how far we've come. This is why one of the best forms of gratitude practice or celebratory practice is feeling gratitude. I'm not saying it's easy. I've heard many people tell me it is not. It is not. But celebrating wins,
It
small
helps.
ones, and, yeah.
Building blocks. Your favorite part? Unsung heroes.
I'm gonna tap out on this one.
All right.
We'll get to let's do a closeout because your boy is yeah.
All right. Well, here, I'm still going to finish then.
All right, cool.
I'm going to say that an unsung hero is someone who builds quietly, improves without announcing it, chooses alignment over attention, does the work when nobody's watching. Integrity is what you choose when applause is not guaranteed. I think a lot of struggling with the balance between ambition and integrity, and ambition is the one that I think people get confused. They'll be like, "Oh, I'm ambitious. I'm going to make a bunch of money," and then they don't know why. Boom, easy. Key question I want to ask the listeners,
Curiosity.
you guys, is would I still
Healthy
choose this
curiosity.
path if no one else saw it? And just ask yourself that, and I think that'll be super helpful. It'll reveal your true motives, your true values, and your actual alignment, even if it's painful, like Jimmy says, because it can be. And to close, ambition isn't the problem.
Oh,
That's it.
wow.
The real question is why.
Ambition is not the problem.
The real question is why we're pursuing something.
Oh, why are you curious? Why are you ambitious?
And that's a choice.
Ooh.
And growth is a choice.
All right, we're close.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, this is a hard one for me. Yeah, I'm exhausted.
Are you
but-
easy? Energy drain. And we're growing in real time. Thank you.
We're growing in real time. All of us. We all are. Hey, let's go.